Hello YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Be Lounge Makeup, I really hope that you stick around and subscribe for more videos. So I'm here today with an Empties video or products I used up. My Empties basket is overflowing with goodies. I have some fabulous products. I have some products that are not so fabulous. I have some repurchases, some new products that I recently tried. I have a little bit of everything. So I'm very excited to share with you guys my Empties or products I've used up. I really love these Empties type videos just because it's a perfect chance to let you know if I really truly love the product, if I will repurchase the products, or if I won't, because I have pretty much gone through the entire package or the entire bottle or tub or whatever. I've used the product up completely, so I think that's always the best time to give you a review. So the very first products I'm gonna start with are some of my all-time fave, and these are the Colleen Rothschild hair products. I love the Quench and Shine Restorative Shampoo. Also love the Quench and Shine Restorative Hair Mask. So these not only smell so delicious, I love them so much, both of them, the shampoo and the mask, but they're also really great for your hair. I love the way it makes my hair feel. It just, number one, the shampoo cleanses really well. I always do 2 shampoos and I just feel like my hair is nice and clean. I don't feel it gets like weighed down or anything like that. It just looks nice and vibrant and shiny and healthy. Same goes for the mask. The mask is also really, really great. Love it so much. I pretty much use it like from here all the way down to my hair. I feel like it just keeps my hair nice and healthy. I do color treat my hair. I'm doing the balayage right now, and it's a lot of stuff that you put in the hair, so I always try to really take care of it. I always use a mask. I really never use regular conditioner. Every time I wash my hair, I apply a hair mask. So I really, really love it. This is a really good one. This is my current go-to. Probably would say that these are my #1 favorite products. The other shampoo that I really like is the Rehab. This is from the brand Lush. This is another one of my go-to favorites. A lot of the times I'll do like shampoo 1 with this one and then shampoo number 2 with the Colleen Rothschild. These are probably my 2 go-to shampoos. I have been using for a long time the Aveda Shampure. This is one of my oldies that I've loved, but I think I'm gonna take a little break from it. This last bottle, I wasn't really loving all that much. This is an old school one of mine. It's one of my holy grail shampoos, but I don't know what happened with this bottle. I didn't enjoy it as much as I usually do. I'm not sure if something has changed in the formula, but I was just really gravitating more towards my Rehab and towards the Colleen Rothschild. So taking a break from the Aveda Shampure, that's a surprise because anytime I mention that in my Empties, I always say that I will be repurchasing. But for now, taking a break. These are the true loves of my hair's life. Another one that's really affordable that you can get on Amazon is this one right here, the Silicone Mix. I already repurchased this. Also the shampoos from Lush and Colleen I repurchased because I love them so much. This is a huge tub and I used it up. So again, smells so good. I got some on my chin. Again, smells so good. This is like one of those masks that even if you wash your hair like 2 days later, your hair will still smell so good like this shampoo. It's like anybody who gets near my hair is like, oh my God, your hair smells so good. And this is from Amazon. You can get this for a very affordable price. So these are pretty much like my go-to hair products that I always repurchase. A newer shampoo that I'm just testing out. This is the first bottle I go through. I actually bought it again. I really, really like it. This is from the brand Coco Eve. This is the Like a Virgin Super Hydrating Shampoo. It's supposed to be a really great shampoo, great health for your hair and for your scalp. Really, really like it. It really great also for your split ends. It's one that was recommended by Andrea Ali. I follow her, love her a lot, love the recommendation. It lathers really nicely, so I do like it. It's one of those shampoos that is, you know, my style of shampoo. So I did go ahead and buy it again. Excited to maybe try out other products from this brand. For now, I've only tried the shampoo, but definitely will repurchase, already have. From the brand Truss, this is the Deluxe Prime Hair Reconstructor. This is one that I have been loving already for quite a while. I've already gone through 2 of these. I'm already on my 3rd bottle. Love it so much. This is my go-to product when I get out of the shower. I apply it right after, and then I use it kind of like to detangle my hair. I like it for protection of like the heat products. It's just such a good product, and it smells so good. This has definitely become a holy grail product of mine. Love it, absolutely recommend it, already repurchased. From Tatcha, this is the Silk Sunscreen. This is a really great sunscreen. Love it so much. It has SPF 50. It's a little pricey for the small size that you get, and also like the bottle is completely disheveled. It did not hold up really well. The bottle is like peeling everywhere. I don't know if you can see it, but the bottle has peeled all over the place. But the product inside is great. It's one that I love wearing under my makeup. Really beautiful sunscreen, feels nice and silky. The makeup sits really nicely on it. Sunscreen is something that I live by. I wear it every day, especially if I leave the house. I mean, every day, if I don't leave the house and I'm not by windows, maybe I'll skip the sunscreen, but for the most part, I am applying sunscreen, and this is like a really, really nice one. It's the Silk Sunscreen. I would repurchase it maybe during the Sephora sale. From the brand Kopari, this is the Sun Shield Body Glow. This one has SPF 50. I still have a little bit left, but I figured I would just already include it in here and then finish it later. This is an oil. Really liked it at the beginning. If you like the oils, you're gonna love this, but it's a very thick oil, and I wore it at the beach. I would take it on a trip. Makes you look nice and glowy. It's like a very glowy type of oil. But it is just too sticky. It's just too sticky. I feel like if you like that sticky feeling, you're gonna love it. It's great like if you wanna wear and you wanna look nice and glowy and shiny. Maybe like if you're going out and you're wearing a dress and you're showing like your arms or something. But it is just, for me, it was just a little too sticky. I tend to gravitate more for like a cream for the body. Obviously it's something I would only apply on my body, but I tend to gravitate more towards the body products, like a gel, something that will disappear nicely, that doesn't feel icky. This just left me feeling icky a lot, and then if you take it to the beach, you're gonna get really messy with the sand. Is gonna stick on you. It was just too much for me, but it felt nice. It did protect me. I ended up using it up. I don't think it's something that I will be repurchasing, but if you don't mind that sticky oil type of feel, it's a thick oil, you would like it. But for me, I just don't like that ickiness on my body. From Cerave, this is a hydrating facial cleanser. This, I've mentioned this before, I believe. I don't really use this to wash my face. I have one in every single sink in my house, and when I want to wash my hands, since I want to wash my hands all the time, this is the one that I will alternate with my like foaming hand soap from Bath and Body Works. I'll use this one just because sometimes too much hand washing takes a toll on my hands, and I get them, they just get really dry and really sensitive. So when it starts getting to that point, I start using this as a hand wash. Bioderma, this is the holy grail of the micellar waters. This is a #1. I already had a backup, brand new backup already in my bathroom. This is it. I don't even try any more micellar waters. This is the OG micellar water. From Mitchell and Peach, this is a shower wash that I wanted to test out. It says English Leaf. I'm not sure if this is the scent or something. I didn't really love it all that much. The description just really caught my attention. I ended up buying this. Did I buy this in BoxyCharm? It was like one of those products that BoxyCharm was selling, you know, and I think it smells very grassy. And I tend to like very herbal type scents for like, you know, body washes. So I thought I would like it, but I didn't love it all that much. Will not be repurchasing. From Lush, this is the Sleepy Shower Gel. This is one that smells good. I do like it. It's a nice shower gel. Nice one to have, but it's not my favorite. My favorite from Lush is the Dirty Spring Wash. I don't know if I'll be repurchasing this. I didn't hate it. If I had a new one, I would use it up, but I like the Lush Spring Wash the best, so that's the one that I'm gonna continue buying. From MAC, this is the brush cleanser. This is the one that I like to use for brushes where I use them for powders. So I kind of just fill up a little container with water, add a couple squirts of this, and it just cleans really, really nicely the brushes that I use with powder. The ones that I use with cream, I like to wash another way. I use baby shampoo. My beauty blenders, I like to use the blender cleanser, but for the most part, this is a really good one. You can use it for everything. I I have my little routine of how I like to wash my brushes. So Olaplex, this is a number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This is one that I probably will not be repurchasing. It was a good mask, but it didn't really do much for me. From Olaplex, I like their number 3, I believe, the best. That's the one I like the most. But if I'm gonna use a hair mask in the shower, I much rather the Colleen Rothschild or even my silicone mix mask. Probably the Colleen Rothschild would be a more comparable one to this one. You know, just like the quality is probably like a better quality than the silicone mix, I think. I'd rather just use this one than the Olaplex. Johnson's Baby Shampoo. This is the one that I use to clean my brushes that I use with creams and foundations and things like that. It's just nice to use. It cleans really good. From Neutrogena, oil-free acne wash pink grapefruit facial cleanser. This is a really great facial cleanser from the drugstore. I will definitely be repurchasing it once I run out of the one that I have in my shower. I always like to have a cleanser available that is more for like breakouts. You can use it during the time of the month, you know, for when you have something in your face that you're not liking. It's good to use something else. I actually have a higher end one in my shower right now, but I like this one better. This is a really great wash for acne from Neutrogena, which you can find at the drugstore. I have a couple more sunscreens. This is the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 50. This is a really great sunscreen. Really love it. I ended up repurchasing this and also bought the really big tank. The Play is the one that I would use on my body. I really don't use it that much on my face, but really like it. Like, I use it at the beach. It is water and sweat resistant for 80 minutes, which is why it's the one I like to use at the beach. Really good one. For my face, I really like the brand Elta MD. This is the UV Restore Broad Spectrum SPF 40. Love it. This is a tinted sunscreen. This is kind of like what I like to use under my makeup, not when I go to the beach. When I go to the beach, I like to use another sunscreen on my face, the Play on the body, but these Elta MD ones are more for like everyday type of sunscreen. This is pretty much how I like to alternate. You know, I'll use a Tatcha one, I'll use the Elta MD. Right now I'm using an Elta MD one that it's kind of like moussey. It has a different packaging. I'm loving that one as well. Same brand, a little bit of a different feel to it. Also tinted, but really like it. The Tatcha one isn't tinted. That one has like a pinky tone to the actual product. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty totally empty, but there you see a little bit. So it's not, none of them give you like a white cast, which I really like. Here's a mini little Bioderma for travel. As you know, I love it. Lots of lip balms. I have the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, used up 2. This one is the gummy bear flavor or scent or whatever, and the other one I guess is the original one. Love these. Great lip product, already repurchased. My holy grail though, my go-to one is the Sara Happ Lip Slip. This is for me my number 1. Really love it, already repurchased it. And also use the Tatcha one. This is the Kissu Lip Mask. This is also one that is nice and rich and beautiful, but I would say that this one is probably my least favorite of the 3. I probably will not be buying that one again. I feel like after I use it, it kind of dries up my lips, whereas the Laneige and the Sara Happ always, I never feel dry after I use them. So love them. So this will probably be like my number 1 is the Sara Happ, and my number 2 is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. In the container like this, the one that comes like this, I also used up. This is the Lip Glowy Balm. Used it up, I enjoyed it. Probably will not repurchase. I prefer the one that comes in this packaging, which is this Lip Sleeping Mask. So not gonna be repurchasing this one or the Tatcha one. I have some deodorant that I didn't really use up all that much. This is the Native deodorant, very popular. I didn't love it at all. This is a Coastal Oak and Amber. It still has a lot in there. This is like paraben free, aluminum free. I do try to use some natural deodorants on the days that I'm not like working out or maybe going out with people, just in case. If I'm just home, I'll use a natural. If I'm just hanging out with like my family, I'll use a natural. But I did not like the Native. It also doesn't rub on nicely. It's kind of like, you're kind of like pulling your skin when you rub, so that kind of annoyed me. And not gonna buy that. From Necessaire, this is the deodorant. This one I'm just getting rid of it because I've already had it for a long time. It's one of those that the cap fell off. It just got a little sloppy and I just kind of got grossed out already. But it has like a cap with a little hole, so then you push it up. More messy, you know, like when you're wearing clothes, I feel like it's just like once you put your clothes on, I feel like it stains kind of like your clothes a little bit too much. It gets on there. So these are probably two that I'm not going to be repurchasing. The one I like the most is the Kopari one, which is kind of hard to find, I feel like, nowadays. But will not be repurchasing that. Here's another Cerave lip slip. Also for the skin, Medik8. This is my Crystal Retinol 3. This is my go-to retinol that I use. I've already advanced from, love the brand, because you can start off like with Crystal Retinol level 1, then you go to 3, then you go to 6, and so on and so forth. So I liked it. I kind of eased into it. I went through probably 2 bottles of the 3. I'm already on my 2nd bottle of the 6. So this is a 3. I just used up the 6 and I'm on my 2nd 6. I don't know if I'll probably stick with the 6 or go to the next one, but it doesn't cause any, my skin just reacts really well to it. It doesn't get sensitive with the retinol. It doesn't get red. It doesn't sting. I love it. So for now, not switching it. We'll continue buying this. I'm not going to experiment on retinols when I found this one, and I can already go up another level and increase increase the potency, I guess. From Lancome, this is the Lash Idole. Love this mascara. Already repurchased it. This is one of the mascaras that I love the most. Here's another one. The Benefit Roller Lash is also another good one. Let me show you. This is the applicator for the Benefit Roller Lash, and this is the applicator for the Lash Idole. This one's a little bit more curved. I can't say I like one more than the other. I love them both. These are holy grail mascaras that I will be repurchasing going forward until I tell you anything different, until it changes. But for now, these are definitely my go-tos. Been loving them for a long time. The Benefit I've been using a little bit longer than that one. From Tarte, this is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This is in the shade Mixed Berry. I'm actually very disappointed in this product. I was enjoying it. Goes on really nicely in the lips. Nice and smooth, gives you a nice color, nice shine. Doesn't last that long. I still have a lot left, but the pump broke. Like, it's one of those that you push and it comes out. I mean, I can't imagine I used this up. If I did use this up, it has like no product, but I think there's a ton of product in here, as you can see, but the pump broke. So I'm really annoyed at that. That right there will make me not repurchase that. So kind of annoyed at that. From Tatcha, this is the Silk Canvas Primer. This is a really great primer. This is already old. There's still a little bit left in the border, but this is something that I definitely had to get rid of. I've had it for a long time. I did buy a little set in the holiday sale towards the end of that last year that gave me the liquid version of the Silk Canvas. So I'm not gonna be repurchasing another one of these just because I already have the liquid version, and also I have a love-hate relationship with primer, so I don't always use it, and I feel like lately I'm not using it as much, so definitely I'm gonna wait to use up the ones that I have before I decide to buy another primer. From Pharmacy, this is the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is a great cleansing balm, probably my #1 favorite cleansing balm. I also like the Elemis cleansing balm. That's like, they're probably a little bit tied. A yellow color, I bought one of those sets during the Sephora sale in the holidays that came with, like, this is a smaller size. It came with a few of these. So I used up this yellow one. Is this like the lemony one? I don't really think it says, yes, this is like the little lemon one. So I still have 2 other little ones of these that I have to get through. So excited about that. That is definitely one that I will be repurchasing. Love it so much. From Sol de Janeiro, this is the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream. This is a really yummy shower cream. I really, really like it. It feels fabulous in the shower. I will definitely be repurchasing it. I really, really love it. So before I get the Lush Sleepy one, I would get the Brazilian Foreplay one from Sol de Janeiro. From the brand Moroccan Gold Series, I feel that's the name of the brand. This is the Leave-In Mask. This is a really great hair mask. I think I got this in one of like my Boxy Charms or something like that. Or maybe even FabFitFun. I can't remember, but it was one of those, in one of those like subscription boxes that you get. So really, really liked it. I enjoyed it. It smells so good. I feel like this is one that when I would go to the beach or like on vacation or cruise, I would always like to take it in my bag and just put it on the beach and brush my hair out. I love it. I have other leave-in masks, so it's not something that I'm gonna like run and repurchase. I kind of prefer the Deluxe Prime is probably like the go-to that I use for that. From Benefit, this is the roller liner. I used up 2 in the black, in the brown. Love them, especially love the brown. so much, but I don't think I'm gonna repurchase these. I love them. They just dry out too fast. I found myself buying these over and over again, and I just felt like at the end of the day, it was just like a waste of money. They just do not last that long at all. They dry up too fast. The brown is my favorite. It is a beautiful brown color. I don't know if there's a way to revive them or to, you know, store them in a certain way where they just do not dry up, but I feel like I store them well and they just do not last at all. So I'm gonna take a break from these because I can't buy those products like every single month. From Fenty Beauty, this is the Flyliner in the shade Cause I'm Black. I love it so much. These are probably now, I also use a lot the Tom Ford, the one that has like the two ends, but I'm gonna stick with the Fenty. I feel like the Fenty is the one that I'm using the most now. It lasts the longest. It's the easiest to do the wing eyeliner. They have the Cause I'm Black. They have the brown, which I feel it's called, is it called In Big Truffle or something like that? Love them both. Holy grails. Those are my go-to liquid liners. The brown is also a really beautiful color. It's a little bit different than the Benefit one, maybe like a little bit more of a reddish type of brown. I like those unique brown colors. I don't like the browns that almost look black, because for that I'll just use a black one. So I would say that right now my #1 liquid eyeliner is definitely the Fenty Flyliners. Already have repurchased that one. My go-to brow product is definitely from Kosas. This is a brow pop. It is the one that has the two ends. I use a shade taupe. Use this up. Love it so much. From Hourglass, also use the brow sculpting pencil. This also has the two sides. Probably will not be repurchasing this one just because I really like the Kosas one the best. But in this one, I use the shade Blonde. Not a bad one, but it's not one of my favorites, so I will not be repurchasing that. The brand Revitalash, I used up this eyelash conditioner. This is supposed to like grow your lashes. I used up one tube. It works, like this stuff really works. Like when I used it, I noticed that my lashes would grow, but then you just really need to be consistent. I wasn't that great at the consistency. I actually had gotten a deal of these in Nordstrom. I saw this on Makeup by Tiffany D's channel. They had like a deal where you got two. Was it two for the price of one, or was it, I forgot what the sale was, but it was a really good sale where I ended up getting two. I have a brand new one. I will use that up. I do have to be more consistent, but when I would have it in my night table, use it every night, I did notice a difference with my lashes. So it does work. But if you don't want to use a product every single night and commit to it, then I would say it's not worth it. So I'm going to use the other one. Hopefully I get better and I get a little bit more committed to it. For nails, I also used up this Rosy System nail hardener. This I buy at like the beauty supply. There's still a little bit left, but it got a little bit thick. So I ended up just buying a new one because I noticed the consistency changed. So I wasn't able to get through the whole tube. From the shade Essie. This is from the shade Essie. This is from the brand Essie. And the shade is 370 Model Clicks. This is like my go-to type plum burgundy color for the nails. Love this in the winter. It's like the one that comes in those Essie twisted type bottles. Love it so much. I almost use this up. I feel like it's right there at the bottom. So I have a brand new one. Really great shade. Highly recommended if you like those beautiful dark fall winter type nails. So this is one of my go-to nail colors. Used up this body oil from Aveda. This is a rosemary mint body oil. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Not going to be repurchasing it. I have other body oils that I like more. From the brand Semi Delino Alpha Parf. Actually, I think the brand is Alpha Parf, and it's a Semi Delino Cristalli Liquidi. This is my favorite go-to hair oil. I do have a little bit left in there, but oh, is that where it was? Oh my God, this just happened. I lost the pump on top, and it was stuck inside the cap. I was about to get rid of it. I couldn't use it up because I couldn't find a pump. I tried to use another pump on the top. I looked for it all over. I opened it up during my vacation on the cruise. My sister and I were looking through the floor for the pump, and look where it was. It was inside the cap. So I can finally use the rest of my oil. But anyways, I actually bought a new one already just because I was like, I could not get to the rest of the product. Anyways, this is the Alpha Parf Semi Delino Cristalli Liquidi. This is my go-to hair oil. Love it so much. It smells so good. So I found it. I can use the rest of the product. Favorite oil for the hair. I have the Olaplex oil. I have other brands, Moroccan oil, and this is still my #1 go-to hair oil. I use it sometimes on wet hair, but I like to use it the most like right after I iron my hair. I like to put it on my ends, and it's really, really nice. Smells so good. A little sample of the Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream, and I usually don't really include samples in my empties, but I just had to mention this product. It's become like one of my holy grails. I love it so much. It is right now my go-to face cream. I love it so much. Smells so good. Feels so moisturizing. It's the one that I love using in the evening before I go to bed. It's just such a great face cream. From Drunk Elephant, this is the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. This is a really great product. It works, it stings. It's just really expensive as well. I'm not the best with using the face masks. I just don't go through them that fast. Sometimes I feel like it's a waste of product, and I try not to buy them until I use up, you know, the one that I have. So finally this one, I don't even think I've used it up completely, but it's already been a while, but it worked. Actually really enjoyed it as well, but it's not something that I'm gonna be repurchasing because one, it's pricey, and two, I'm not gonna use it up. I have other face masks that I really need to get through. And the last product I have is from Bare Minerals. This is the Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I use the shade Buttercream. This was a good product, very light tinted moisturizer. I would say the coverage is extremely, extremely light. I don't think it's one that I will be repurchasing, even though I did enjoy using it. Sometimes I would even use it under another foundation. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you enjoyed this Empties video or products I've used up. I will go ahead and list everything in the description box down below, and I will put the full name just in case I didn't say it in the video. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. If you had a lot of fun watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.